G'day again. Today we're having a look at the FPGA detector again. We've done a bit more work on it. We've got a couple of random clocks there which we're just going to show us the transmit and receive phases from some of the detection circuitry, but we're looking at it in regard to what functions it's got, and also in particular the automated ground balance. Now, what's particular about this detector now with the code is that the automated ground balance operates independent of any ground. That is, you can balance the detector without coming near the ground. Just hold the detector in the air, press a button, it's ground balanced. Then when you bring it near the ground, it's still ground balanced, so that's pretty good. So we've worked out a way of doing that with code, and we're going to show that hopefully here today. So there's the detector running, and we've got, we'll get our Coke can target, and I'll just bring it near the detector. So we're in fast self-adjusting threshold at the moment, which is fast sat, and I'll just demonstrate how that works. So we've got some target response there from the can, which is about nearly 70 centimeters away from the coil. There we're getting some big responses, but that just demonstrates that the SAT is working, because we get the response and then it falls back to zero. Now put it in slow SAT mode, which is one of these push buttons on the detector. Now we're in slow SAT, and I'll just demonstrate what happens there. Firstly, you get a much stronger response to the can, and you'll see that it doesn't swing back past the baseline. But if I just hold the can there, it'll slowly readjust. Now I'll take the can away, and it goes the other way, but it will come back slowly. So that's the what we call the slow SAT. Now we've got no SAT, where we just let the detector free run, which means the output of the integrators is just running wherever it wants to go, but hopefully it'll stay where it's supposed to, which is there. Right, so now we're in free, and I'll get the Coke can back again, and I'll just put it near the coil, and I'll just hold the can in position, and you can see that it just holds a constant level because the can's at a constant distance from the coil. Now I'll take the can away, and it goes straight back again. So that's the no SAT setting. Now, what's all this about the ground balance, the automated ground balance? Okay, so we've got this hot rock, right? This is from Central Victorian Goldfields, genuine hot rock. Is it focusing? Hang on. Look at that hot rock. Look at those fine things in there. There's a bit of pyrite or something in there, and there's some fine striations, but it actually gives a very good strong response. This was found by GPZ 7000, which couldn't ground balance it out. And so it comes up like a target, but there's no gold in there, not that I know of anyway. That's what I was looking for, but yeah, there's the hot rock. All right, so we'll bring that near the coil. Strong target response, comes up like it's a coin or something, you know. Anyway, that's not so good, is it? Unless you're trying to collect hot rocks. All right, so what we'll do now is I'll go back to the detector again. We'll put it on fast sat, because that's where the ground balance magic happens. So I'll just press that. Now, what it's doing is it's ground balancing. So while it ground balances, you can see that blanking interval, because it's doing things inside. You don't want your detector chattering or anything. So when you hear that constant tone, that means it's ground balancing. And it probably took about 3 or 4 seconds there to ground balance. I'll just press it again just to make sure we really are ground balanced. That central figure there, that's the actual ground balance value that picked up. So this coil is just in the air. I'm not going near the ground to ground balance this detector. So we'll just press that button again just to make sure, see if that figure changes. Yeah, changing by a couple of digits, but not much. Okay, now we grab our hot rock again. Now we saw the target response before from the hot rock. Nothing. It's balanced out. Let's go for the ferrite, the big one. Oh, there's a little bit of a response, but I mean, that's a truly large ferrite. But now let's see what the Coke can does. Are we still getting target responses off this detector? Because we might have gram balanced everything out. Don't want that. Nah, we've still got it. Now we'll put it on sat off. And, oh yeah, we're all good. Hot rock again. That was the phone that did that response. The hot rock's being waved right now and no response. So there you have it, automated ground response without any requirement for a ground sample. And that's pretty spectacular, in my opinion, my humble opinion. But anyway, we're starting to get somewhere with this detector and it's looking good. Thanks. See you next time.